Hello YouTube friends, Alicia here with part 3 of the thrift store haul. So this is the fabrics that I have picked up. And the first thing I picked up were 6 placemats. They are the Christmas colors, so I will make Christmas journals with them. I have 6 of them, and like I said in my last video, I'm thinking about doing some scrap book packs or junk journal packs, and with fibers and fabrics and random things that I can find. If you are interested in that, let me know, and I will get working on that. And any specific theme, if you're interested in, let me know that, and I will see what I can do. And the only thing is, like I say in most of my videos, I am from Canada, so they're not going to be super big packs because the shipping is outrageous. So I also picked up this, and it says it's a pillowcase. I don't know what kind of pillow it fit. It definitely doesn't fit a standard pillow. I don't care. I want it for the fabric. I think it's adorable. I picked up this. It's an apron, and it's Christmas themed. Another apron that I picked up that's Christmas themed, and then it has trim on the bottom, which I'll take off. It actually doesn't even look very good on the apron, but it was handmade, and you know, you use what you have, so I guess that's what they did. And this I picked up. I will take it all apart. It's fairly big. It's all Winnie the Pooh, and it's a big, I don't know what it is. It had a thing to hang it on the top, but it was kind of disgusting, so I ripped it off, or I cut it off. But yeah, I'm going to take this all apart, and then it's a little bit stained, but because the fabric on the inside, it hasn't been touched, so that's all really nice. And then it's denim on the back, so that was a good find. These fabrics were not all things from today. Some of them were for different from different days. I also found this apron, which I believe is vintage. I started cutting this one up already, but I love this one. And I found this apron, which is also vintage. I found these, which I believe are also vintage. And then I'll show you, these are not vintage. They're chair covers, but they're coffee themed. And they're really large. And they had more, but I only picked up 3 of them. I will make journal covers with them. And I'm also, once I save up some money, wanting to make a coffee station at my house, which maybe sounds a little bit silly, but I'm into that kind of thing. So I'm gonna cut some of it out, up, and frame it, because I think that will be fun and something different. And as anybody that's watched my videos knows, if it's different, I probably like it. I found this. I have no idea what it is. I don't really care. I bought it for the fabric. These pieces are really fun, so I will use that. And the end pieces and middle pieces, like, they will be perfect for fabric covered journals. But these remind me of like boho or gypsy journals, which I've made a boho journal before with fabric, and it's lots of fun. I actually really like that journal. It's one I kept. This is just a tablecloth. It's actually, I bought it from the thrift store, but it's just from Dollarama, which is a Canadian dollar store. It's really pretty, and it was $1, and it's huge, so it will make lots of journal covers. If I had a Thanksgiving dinner, I would have put that on my table, and if I don't use it, cut it up for an extra, it might still go on my table for next Thanksgiving. This is just some pink gingham fabric. It's vintage as well. I think it's so pretty. It has some trim on the edge. A lot of these pieces are vintage. I believe these are vintage. There was 4 of these. These are also vintage. There was some staining on these, but that doesn't really bother me. A lot of times I coffee dye my stuff, and even if I don't, it's vintage. So I know it's clean. I washed it. Another vintage handkerchief. This one's pretty, so I will cut the corners and use those. And they have a huge box of them. Or not a huge box, but like a shoe box. And they're 25 cents each. But my hands were getting so full that I couldn't look through anything more, which is probably a good thing because I found so much stuff. This is not vintage. I really don't like the fabric, but I do like the design, so I will deal with the fact that I think the fabric feels terrible. And it has a bunny, and anybody knows me knows that I love bunnies. I used to have bunnies. I think it'd be cool to find chinchilla fabric, but I don't know if there's such a thing. This is really pretty. I will use this as a cover, or part of it as a cover, and then cut it up. So this was things like this would be things that I would include in like journal kits. Yeah, things that I have lots of. Obviously some pieces are just small. This is another fairly large piece. I just liked it. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of fall, even though it's bright yellow, but it would be good with a sunflower journal. And I did just make a sunflower journal. I do need to video it, but I picked that one up. I picked this up. It has embroidery on it, and it's vintage as well. And the trim on the edges is kind of shot, but I'll probably still try and salvage it because it's fun, and in a shabby journal, it doesn't matter. This is not vintage. It's honestly just from China. It does look kind of old, but it's really pretty. So I don't know. It's kind of big to incorporate as like a full piece, but I might fold it in half and use it as a page, or sew it up and make it a pocket page. I would have to line it, but anyways, fun ideas with that. More of these. This is one of my favorite pieces. I love anything cooking related. Cooking and coffee and farm. I don't know if this is vintage. I'm guessing so. It was definitely hand sewn, but in our area that's nothing new. A good portion of the community here sews, and a good portion of them make their own clothes. So I am not one of those people. I know how to sew, but I don't make my own clothes. And I don't sew necessarily very well. This is just another piece that I thought was really fun. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. This would actually make really nice pillow covers, but it doesn't match anything I have, so I don't know. I just picked it up. It was nice, and it was cheap enough. These I picked up, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I would use them on my table if it matched, but it doesn't. They're placemats, and they were handmade, and they are vintage as well. And then of course they're like quilted. So I kind of want to use them. I picked up 4 of them. There was more, but I didn't need that many. I don't know that I needed 4 of them. Yeah, I would like to make journals out of them, but I'm not sure how. Like, I'm almost thinking to fold it here. Well, I would cut it, not fold it, but and then have it wrap around, and then it would be like a purse. And I think that would be kind of cute. I don't know. I have not decided yet, but yeah, you can't beat the price. I mean, when things are 10 and 15 cents, you know, it doesn't matter. Anyways, yes, if you're interested in junk journal bundles, leave a comment letting me know, and let me know what you're interested in, and I will be back shortly with another video. Thank you for watching.